Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and what I got for you today is some more NBA 2K23 Next Gen. Now more specifically, what I have for you today happens to be some gameplay with my 6'7" small forward Paul George build, which just happens to be the most viewed build video on this channel. If you haven't seen it yet, feel free to check it out. And yeah, it's been about 2 months since I posted some gameplay with this build, and the original gameplay I used to post with this build happened to be some MyCareer gameplay. However, fortunately enough, I have taken this build back out the cupboard to play with it, because the truth of it was, we only stopped the MyCareer gameplay because revision, work, everything else in life came up, and I wasn't finna upgrade the build behind closed doors without you guys getting to see it. But at the same time, I was, really missing the build and wanted to use it, so we pulled it back out, and as you can see, we are using it in today's gameplay. Now, it is an 85 overall, and it was playing the 5 in this video that you're witnessing, which is why there's a lot of good things that came out of this, because basically, this is a little build gameplay video for you guys, so you can see how the build is playing. Now, I will throw a few quick disclaimers out there. Because of VC and how expensive it is, I have not spent, I don't think I've spent more than like 75k VC on this build out of my own pocket. Outside of that, it's all the VC that I've earned through playing the gameplays and stuff like that. Actually, if you watch the original MyCareer series, you'll be able to tell how much VC we started off with. But yeah, outside of that, I've just been earning VC through playing MyCareer and completing a few quests here and there, as well as playing some rec gameplay. And as most of you know, VC in this game is hella expensive, especially at given attributes, which is why coming into this game, the build had like a 70 driving layup, 70 driving dunk, 50 post, not even 50 post control, we have no post control on the build, close shot at like a 54, 70 mid-range, 80 something 3-ball, decent free throw, playmaking was terrible with like a 60 pass accuracy, 70 ball handle, and a 65 speed of ball. However, defensively it was kind of strong with a 70 interior defense, I believe, 81 on the perimeter, decent steal, decent block, and I don't think the rebounding stats are too high, and the physicals were near max. Now, because the attributes were laid out that way, that does also mean we were slightly hindered in the badges we could get on the build, i.e. we weren't able to get the badges the way we want them to, which is what you'll notice a lot here, because we are running a lot of the finishing badges wise. I'm running a lot of tier 1 finishing badges, same thing for shooting. Basically, there's no tier 3 badges I'm running on this build right now at the moment, because I haven't unlocked them yet due to my attributes, as well as me basically due to my attributes. But discussing the gameplay that you're seeing in front of you, we matched up against a 5. One of our key strengths here was, fortunately enough, I was playing with my boy Samuel and a bunch of his guys, and they were willing to play on EU servers, because playing on NA servers, I'm not gonna lie, kind of annoying. But you will notice one of the key things here is the build is a knockdown shooter off the catch and shoot situation, as well as having a big strength of it is fast when being guarded by taller forwards / centers, and it can get to the hoop as it pleases, even with a weak driving layup and driving dunk, which it doesn't seem to be showcasing with its ability to slam it home. But some of the limitations I did notice with this build whilst I was running it, even though it's an 80, we got to take that with a grain of salt. It is an 85 overall. That should have been a green. Whilst I'm quickly discussing this, that should have been a green. But even with it as an 85 overall, some of the things I did notice that were kind of weaknesses were when a big comes into the paint, I had a really hard time contesting. I personally believe that is due to my interior defense being kind of tweaked, because even though I say it's a 70, I'm not too sure. As you can see there, I try to contest the big at the hoop. It doesn't work out for me. But I feel as though once I get my badges laid out the way they should be, as well as upgrading some of my other attributes, such as vertical, which I believe is at like a 50, I will be able to lock up a lot under the hoop, in which case this build is set to be dominant. Like shooting wise, as you can see, it is a knockdown shooter. This Paul George build, it was one of those weird games where I really wanted to play like Paul George, i.e. get into my bag and start to break fools down, but as I said, with the attributes and badges being the way they were, I wasn't able to. But here's another situation where I get fooled inside. I always tell people not to jump, but in situations like this, I end up somehow jumping. Now, we are technically holding the lead down, but yeah. I do gotta ask you though, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're also old to the channel and you like the video, hit that like button. Don't forget to drop a comment, tell me what you thought about the gameplay, even though I barely discussed it. Also, share the video because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turn notifications on, because we are trying to get to at least 1,700 subscribers as I knock down one more 3-ball to send these boys away. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's little gameplay video and you enjoy more content like this. If you do so, let me know down below in the comments, because I will be trying to get more of this stuff out to you. But yeah, it's been your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.